Hi, I'm Craig and this is Tucker with RowanFlyFishing.com, and I want to talk to you guys about guided trips in Montana. So I want to talk to you about the trips we offer. We have a full day float or full day walk and wade, which is $500 a day. We have a half day float, half day walk and wade, which is $375, and then we have a full day jet boat trip, which is $600. All right, first trip I'm going to talk to you about is our full day float or full day walk and wade, which is $500. Now what you're going to get with this, 8 hours on the water. First off, guides are going to meet you or pick you up at your location depending on what you agree upon, where you're staying, where you're fishing. There's a lot of factors in there. You're going to drive out to the water. You're going to have 8 hours on the water. You know, that's from when the boat leaves the boat ramp till it shows up again or till you step foot on the water. You're going to be out there for 8 hours. Now the guides are also going to bring lunch for you, non-alcoholic beverages. They're going to provide all the flies, leader, tippet, split shot, anything that is necessary to go fishing, to include rod and reel. All the guides have rain gear in their boat. If you have something you prefer to wear, I highly recommend you bringing it, because what we have in the boat isn't the most aesthetically pleasing, but it will work. We do not provide waders, so that's something you can bring on your own or rent them, depending on the season. We would in no way make you rent waders in August. That's just cruel to you and the waders, really. Second trip I want to talk to you about is a half day float or half day walk and wade. Now this is 4 hours on the water. The guides are going to pick you up or meet you depending on where you're staying, where you're fishing again. And then you're going to go out and you're going to fish for 4 hours. Now with this trip, we provide everything you need to go fishing like we do in a full day. Difference is we do not provide lunch. We do bring non-alcoholic beverages for you. If you want to bring some beer or wine, go for it. We'll make sure you get home safe. The half day, big reason why it's not half the amount of a full day is it's the same amount of work. We're on the water fewer hours, yes, that's why there's a lower price, but if you think about it, you're on the water for 4 hours. Guides probably drove 2 hours round trip or more to get you and go fishing, so now they're at 6+ hours. They're not going to be able to get another trip in that day. All right, final trip we offer is a full day jet boat. Now this is to include Ennis and Hebgen Lake and Land of the Giants. Both these places are big water. You need the jet boat to get around to where you're fishing. And on top of that, the guides have to have a captain's license. They have to have their own jet boat. They're paying fees for these private waters. That's why the trip's $600 a day. We don't offer half-day trips in this because of the locations of where we're fishing and the amount of work that goes in to get there. It's just, they're all full days. And you'll understand when you come out and fish with us, you'll see how much work goes into that. And you'll see why we couldn't fit it into a half-day. Now this trip, because it's a full day, includes lunch, non-alcoholic beverages, all the fishing gear that was included in the other trips, minus waders. If you want to rent waders, you're more than welcome to. If you're on the lake, it's not necessary. Land of the Giants, you might like to have waders there if you're up there in the spring, but later in the year, you could be rocking flip-flops like the rest of us. Now we obviously have exceptions to our trips. Nothing's set in stone. We can work around your schedule if you want to start earlier or later. If you don't want to go fish quite the full 8 hours, we can do that. Anything over 4 hours of fishing, we do got to charge the full day. I mean, that's to ensure guides are getting paid properly. But if you only like to fish 6.5, 7 hours, we can make that a full day for you with other stuff. Lunches as well. We could bring you sandwiches if you like. If you want some fried chicken, we could do that, or we could bring the barbecue and grill out on the river if you'd like. Also with our trips, we want to help make this as easy as possible for you. So if you're coming out and you don't know where to fly into and you don't know where to stay, all these little details, just give us a call. We'll help you. We know the area. We can tell you the places we trust for you to stay, or you can come stay at the Madison River Outpost with your group and have a blast and have everything taken care of. All right, final thing I want to talk to you about, and this is going to be blunt as well, guide gratuity. Guides do expect to be tipped at the end of the day, and I know a lot of people beat around the bush about it. I just want to take the guesswork out of it. So you know what's exactly expected of you, and you know what to expect of the guide. The standard tip on a full day trip or half day trip is about 20%, 15 to 20%, just like all the other industries. On a full day, that works out, I'd say we typically $80 to $120 tip per day. Now, there are exceptions to that. If the guide did not perform the way you wanted to, he wasn't nice, if you had other issues, you gotta let me know about it so I can address them and ensure it doesn't happen again. Now, when you book a trip with us, after talking with you, we try to match you with a guide where personalities match. So you can have the best experience possible. So you're not sitting there cursing his name because you didn't get along or something. So we try our best. But things happen and that are out of our control. What I see on occasion is guides getting tipped based on the number of fish the clients caught throughout the day. Now, things you gotta ask yourself, did he work hard? Did he do everything possible? Did he go above and beyond to try to put you on fish? If so, I would say yeah, probably deserves a good tip, because it is fishing. You know, we can't control the fish. We spend a lot of time on the water to minimize that gap between catching and not catching fish, but some days there's just tough days out there, and there's nothing we can do about it. So this is what you can expect from one of Rowan's guides, whether it's me or one of the guides I highly trust that have been working with me for years. I look forward to hearing from you and helping you plan a trip of a lifetime.